Good morning. It is another long weekend, holiday weekend out here in Southern California, and we are going to get to take our daughter, Katie, out to Catalina. So it's another trip to Two Harbors, but it's a bit of a special trip because we've got Katie Beth and Carmen, as well as Miles, Katie Beth's boyfriend. So should be a fun trip out to Catalina Island, and we've got a long weekend, so we're going to be able to find a spot to sit out there, get the toys out of the lazarettes, and hang out and enjoy the weekends. All right, we're out of the slip. Katie and Miles are already hanging on the back of the boat. These are our crew members for this trip. They're in town from Boston. It's their last year of college in Boston, so they're out here to enjoy some California sunshine before they head back to the frozen tundra of Boston. Carmen's joining us today as usual. And we are going to head to Two Harbors this weekend. It's the 4th of July weekend. I suspect it's going to be uber crowded. We'll see what kind of craziness happens over there. We've got a reservation for a mooring tonight. We don't have a reservation for the rest of the weekend, so we're going to try and get them to extend that reservation for the rest of the week. If not, we're going to be pulling off the mooring first thing in the morning and finding a nice spot to anchor just outside the mooring field. But we should be one of the first ones in the anchorage tomorrow, so hopefully we can find a decent spot and we don't end up with somebody right on top of us like normally happens on the 4th of July weekend. Yeah, so this thing pulled in yesterday. They're on a world tour based out of Italy. They're calling it the world's most beautiful tall ship. You can actually come down to LA Harbor and tour it. It'll be here until Monday. Unfortunately, we're going to miss it because we won't be back until Sunday, and I've got to go back to work on Monday.
The ship is in the midst of a 2-year world tour, having already stopped at 3 continents. Wow.
That's cool.
Oh, it was launched in February 1931 and has been used throughout its history as primarily a training vessel, providing experience to cadets from the Italian Naval Academy and other institutions and students from the Francesco Morosini Military School.
A little bit of traffic in the shipping lanes. We've got a tanker bearing down on us. We're passing within about a mile of him, but we're well in front, so no concerns. There's nobody in the southbound shipping lane, so I think we're free and clear all the way to Catalina Island now. Racing another sailboat over there to our port. He's kind of bearing off a little bit, so I'm guessing he's probably heading over to White's or maybe even Avalon. I'd call that about a mile, maybe a little less. We're well in front of him. I think they're enjoying the ride. Either that. Pretty nice transit this week. Got all the sails out. Everybody's relaxing on the deck, enjoying the sunshine. And we have the island in sight, probably just an hour and a half out. We're making way pretty good this week. Nice to come over and sail the entire way to Catalina instead of running that motor. Pretty fun sailing today. We've had 19 to 20 knots of wind pretty much the entire trip across, and seas are pretty turned up. A lot of wind blown waves, but it sure is pretty out. Not many other boats decided to take on the challenge today. I don't mind that. I suspect the anchorage is still going to be pretty crowded when we get there in about an hour, but I think we'll be able to find a spot without too much difficulty. Getting pretty sporty, getting close to the island. Nothing that Aeronautical can't handle. Of course, we get into these conditions right after I get the boat cleaned.
That's part of it.
That's okay. Carmen will get back up
Yeah,
on deck
right.
and clean the boat again for me.
Yeah, right. Right, I will.
Good morning from the Isthmus. Very pleasant night last night. Kind of curious about this boat over here behind us. Let me see if I can show this to you. So there's a boat at anchor. There's a boat at anchor right over there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera or not, but he's got an anchor. He's got what looks like a Bruce anchor. So I see an anchor chain holding the boat, and then he's got a Bruce anchor swinging upside down off the bow of his boat. Some new modern technique for stopping the rocking at night. Swing an anchor off your bow. I don't know. Who knows? Just kind of curious. Anyway, we're going to run into shore. We're going to meet up with Mark and his wife and grab a cup of coffee, and then we're going to come back out to the boat and cook breakfast for the kids. There's a pretty Hans Christian. Cruise out and take a tour of Bird Rock. What do you think, Katie?
Well, lots of birds.
A lot of kelp.
I understand why they call it Bird Rock.
Yeah.
That's why they call it Bird Rock. Ship Rock. All right, we have five. Now we're back on board getting a snack, listening to some tunes. The Boat Drunks, of course. If you don't know them, go look them up on Spotify. Great music. What's everybody thinking of the trip so far?
Oh, that's been awesome. Even though I'm sunburned.
even though she's sunburned, she's having a good time. We're having a great time. 4th of July weekend. Crowd's big. Everybody's having a great time. The weather's fantastic. Wish all you guys were here with us. If you don't have one, you need to get a boat. Come on out and join us. Let's go see how the kids are doing. What do you think of the 4th of July on the boat?
I think it's pretty damn cool. I'm sad I'm not getting fireworks today, but that just means that the 4th of July is going to have to last for 3 days.
That's exactly right. We'll get fireworks tomorrow.
I love being independent.
How's the hammock? Hammock's working good?
It is working well.
You're the first one to ever use the hammock on the boat.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Trailblazers.
Hamburgers and hot dogs. That sounds very appropriate for the 4th of July. Hamburgers and hot dogs. I'm not sure. This is the perfect way to end an outstanding weekend. Outstanding weekend
Oh God, it's bad joke time.
in Isthmus for the 4th of July. We are cleaned up, hanging out on the front deck, foredeck, with a towel on our head.
I'm ready to talk.
You're ready to talk? You're ready to talk? Well, we're ending this weekend by a fireworks show that's going to be going off on that barge out there in the distance, right in front of us.
I just want to say it's been fun having Katie and Miles here with us to share all this wonderful life. And yeah, it was fun. And that's all I got. Bye.
Yeah, I'm Katie. I'm the daughter. I'm the princess of the boat. It's been really fun to get out of the city and be doing outdoorsy things and be on the water instead of just sitting in my apartment. And I'm very sad that it's the last day, but I'm looking forward to the fireworks show.
What was your
So,
favorite part?
my favorite part was getting to spend time with my family, and being on the water is always so much fun. I'm a lake kid. I grew up on the lake, so it makes me happy when I get to be on a boat and be doing things like this. So, yeah.
I'm Miles, and I've been having the time of my life on this boat. I'm so thankful for having me on Aeronautical. So much so that I think you should buy one of these T-shirts that they have for sale. It's got the sailboat on the back and everything. Yeah, I gotta plug it, you know?
Everyone's going to be jealous.
Exactly. It's the softest T-shirt I've ever worn. I think my favorite part was going snorkeling today because it was my first time, and it's also been my first time staying on a ship for this long. So I'm really, really excited that we got to go on this trip, and I got to spend time with Katie's family. So thank you guys for having me. It was a great time.
It's a quiet final morning in the Isthmus on this 4th of July weekend. Everybody seems to be kind of slow getting up. I'm about to get the outboard back on board and get the dinghy up in the davits, put the 2 chairs away in the back, and we'll be able to drop the lines and head on back. Before I do that, I'm going to finish my coffee. Well, it's a bit unexpected, but we do have some winds, so we're sailing. Sails are out. Just about a mile off of the island. And the one thing we did expect is that there are hundreds and hundreds of boats going the same direction. But hey, we got the sails out, and right now we've got decent winds. So Carmen's downstairs making everybody breakfast. Everybody's just relaxing on board.
So it was really nice. It was relaxing and easy, not stressful, nothing bad. That's good. Yeah, it was great. It was exactly the way it should have been.
What excites you about leaving Southern California and heading to the Marquesas Islands?
Just getting away from the world. Seeing other things I've never seen before. Experiencing things I've never experienced. Diving, I'm excited about diving.
Yeah, so Carmen's going to get certified for the first time ever in a couple of weeks. We're going to go take some dive classes together. I've been diving my whole life, but Carmen has never been certified, so we're going to go take the class together here in a couple of weeks.
Well, I want to get more confident in it so that when we're out somewhere, it's natural. It's like riding a bike. I just want to get used to it so that I'm not scared. Because I want to enjoy it. I want to see stingrays and sharks and coral reefs.
Vessel hailing for Seco. Vessel hailing for Seco. This is Sea Business X, 160, copy. Vessel hailing for Seco. Sea Business X, 160.
Get the front half of it, yeah.